Alright, I gotta jump into the post office real quick. I may or may not keep recording. Toodles. I might have to switch over completely. Never hurts to try new things to see what works, especially when you're someone as active as I am, who lives on their bike primarily, with a touch of walks and skateboards. The comfort is always nice in general, but when your transportation is not the actual vehicle, comfort is key, especially because even though I ride long distances and I used to ride road bikes and I want to get a new one, I've always just worn casual. I've never gotten into cycling clothes. Accessories I have, whether it's for the body or for the bike, but that's about it. I have wanted to look into some winter wear, maybe just upper body. Since my rides can vary from very short, like this ride, which is like 3 to 3.5 miles, to very long, 75, I believe, is my furthest. I don't feel the need for a whole kit, but maybe a sweater or jacket or both. That's where waterproof. I might try a whole outfit just to see. Maybe put them over my pants. So then, if I want to just wear my jeans, I have them on. Guess I'd have to see about the insulation. But since I live near Sacramento, most times, I think this year and maybe some part of last year were the first 2 times in a few years we had rain. Obviously this year, since you can see the puddles. I think it rained a few hours ago. One reason I got out a little late is because right when I was actually gonna leave, I thought I heard some rain, but I didn't look. I just waited till I didn't hear it anymore. Going the alternate route. Went the other way to get there, went this way to get home. Spice of the life. Okay. Not sure why, but I did not want to wake up this morning. I woke up at every time my alarm went off. But then I went back to sleep every time. I didn't actually wake up till sometime between 8:30 and 9. I think it was closer to 9. 8:45 and 9, something like that. So my day's kinda all over. Not sure why that truck honked at me, but sure. If the honk was at me, that is. Yeah. Hopefully, with the crank arm puller, I can make some sense of the Diamondback's crank problem. Maybe I'll have to swap a part or two. I'll look at the side, the drive side, which is the left. It's a right-hand drive setup. So maybe I can get some answers. Might be able to use some parts from another bike that has a similar setup, or maybe I could put it on that bike so I could ride it again. We'll see. Hopefully I'll feel better the next few days. Haven't really been waking up as early just to recuperate. I don't know if I had some bad popcorn or too much popcorn, or I ate too much before I went to sleep, or what, but or if something else I ate on Wednesday messed me up. Didn't eat any thing that wasn't already at the house, so I don't know about that theory, but it could happen. It was just weird that I was that sick within the first 5 minutes of being awake, which sucked to vomit while being groggy because I didn't know what was going on with it flying around, as I hadn't made it to either of my lights. But it pretty much took all day to get that feeling gone. Every time I would move, anytime I would move, a few times I was awake, it sucked until like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Even looking at my laptop or my phone screen, just the light, not even looking at the screen, made me nauseous. So I figured if just the light without any movement was bothersome, I wouldn't watch anything with movements until later in the day. So that sucked. Felt a lot better on Thursday, just kind of out of it. Plus I didn't eat until like sometime after sometime between 4 and 5 p.m. was the first time I ate since I kept waking up and falling asleep. I figured I might as well try having an orange, because besides liking oranges, the ones we have right now are really ripe and tasty and juicy and sugary. So I figured all those factors, plus being a healthier food, that it might help out. And it was good. Of course I was overly hungry, but so I was trying not to eat too quick. That it backfired. But I didn't want to eat too slow also. So that was annoying. But I managed. Just felt super weak while it was happening and the rest of the day. Probably why I couldn't stay up for long periods till later in the day. Alright, I'm home, of course. Like, share, subscribe. Toodles.